welcome to my channel. I hope you are all having a very happy day today. Today we will be talking about how to budget for beginners and how to set up your very own cash envelope system. I remember a few years ago when I applied for my first credit card, I did not know anything about credit or debt. And I thought it was pretty neat that you can charge your expenses to this piece of plastic and pay it back on your own terms. Plus interest, of course. And 7 credit cards later, here I am, finally budgeting my money. And I have to say, I truly do love it. I look forward to my paydays way more now. It's so fun budgeting and stuffing my cash envelopes and sharing everything with you guys. Now let's get into the video. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is list all of your expenses. So here you can see I'm writing credit card number 1, phone bill, cable, internet, credit card number 2, rent, car payment, and car insurance. So as you can see, these are just some examples of pretty common expenses, I would say. And after listing all of your expenses, what I did was put the due date of the expense next to it. So credit card number 1, we'll say it's due the 8th of every month. The phone bill, we'll say it's due the 7th. Cable, the 20th. Internet, the 15th. Credit card number 2 on the 13th. Rent on the 1st. Car payment on the 26th. And car insurance on the 15th. So this is completely made up, but we'll pretend these are our expenses. So after listing their due date next to them, what I do is I list them in order by their due date, and I find that doing it this way is much more convenient and way more organized. The next thing you'll want to do is list all of your sinking funds. And a sinking fund is anything that maybe you have an annual payment on, such as your car registration or Amazon Prime, and if you celebrate Christmas, then Christmas would definitely be one. It's something you are continuously saving up for, knowing that it'll eventually come, and when it does come, you will have your payment ready, and you won't feel guilty about spending that money because that's what it was there for the entire time. And as you can see, I have listed our sinking funds in alphabetical order. I prefer it this way, but obviously you can do it however you'd like. So now that we have listed our sinking funds, we are going to go through them and find any of them that are an annual payment. And for this, it happens to be the first 3 here: Amazon Prime, car maintenance, and Christmas. So now that we have marked our annual sinking funds, we will want to create a budget for them. And so the first thing is you are going to find out when each one is due for that one-time payment. So we will say that Amazon Prime is due June 30th, card tags are due October 10th, and Christmas is obviously December 25th. Next, we will be creating a amount due for them. So for Amazon Prime, I personally pay $60. Car tags, we'll say we owe $380. And for Christmas, we will say $500 is what we want for our budget. And the way I find this is I make a list of everyone that I want to buy a present for. I give them a budget and I add that total amount due and I divide that by how many checks I have left. So let me show you guys what I mean by that. So we will start with Amazon Prime. This is due June 30th. So I will be going on my calendar to count how many paychecks I have exactly from today until June 30th. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now we will be counting how many paychecks we have left to pay our card tags. So I will be calculating until October 10th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, oh no, 16. 16 checks. And next we will be counting how many checks we have left until Christmas. So we will be counting the paydays until December 25th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 22 checks left until Christmas. And next we will be taking the amount due for that annual payment and dividing it by how many checks we have left. So let's start with Amazon Prime. We're going to take $60 and divide it by 9. And this will give us 6.66. And next we will be calculating the payment for the card tags. So we will be taking $380 and dividing that by 16. That gives us 23.75. And next is Christmas, so $500 divided by 22, and we get 22.72. The next thing we are going to be doing is rounding these numbers up. So this will go up to $7. This will go up to $24. And this one will go up to $23. Now that we have the annual payments out of the way, we can move on to the rest of the sinking funds. So here I am just creating another table, and now we will be determining what our ideal amount will be for each sinking fund that we want to put from each paycheck. So we now know that Amazon Prime will need $7 from each paycheck, car maintenance will need $24, and Christmas will get $23. I feel like clothing varies with whomever is doing it. I put $10 into my clothing envelope because I don't buy clothes a lot. So, $10. I put $20 into my date night envelope. I feel that this is a good amount, so that's $40 a month. And I'm also not the only one contributing to this envelope. My boyfriend also puts money. And if we want to go somewhere different or more expensive, we'll let the money roll over until we have the amount of money that we want. I also put a 20 into fun. You're gonna need to figure out how much money you use for gas in 1 week and double that if you get paid bi-weekly. So for this, I'll put $60. Next are gifts, and make sure you know how much you need for gifts and whose birthday or any celebration that's coming up in advance, so you're not scrambling for money for gifts. So I'll put 15. I do not pay for all the groceries. I just chip in, which is why I put $20, but I'm sure that's not realistic for everyone. So $20. I put $5 for medical, so it can just keep adding up enough for a copayment if I ever need that. If you have any pets, you want to make sure they have their own envelope for anything that they might need, whether it be their food or a vet visit. Your savings is obviously completely up to you. Since I am paying my debt, I have set a small savings goal for 2019. I set $500, so I started saving $20 a paycheck, and by my last check in 2019, I will have $500. And for toiletries, I mean, that's anything shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, razors, all that stuff. I also use mine to get my eyebrows done, so $15. If you guys have watched my cash envelope stuffing videos before, you'll know that I do not have a work envelope. My boyfriend, however, does have a work envelope, and that's because he is in construction. So he puts $10 from every check. He gets paid weekly, and that money is used for anything he may need for work. So whether it be new tools or I don't know, anything he may need, he has that there just in case. So here we have all of our sinking funds, and like I've mentioned before, this is entirely up to you. This was just my little input on this, and I hope you guys find it very helpful. Next, I'm going to list all of our expenses. So I'm going to create another table. Can you guys tell I like tables? The first column will be the due date of the expense. The second column will be the expense itself. And following will be the total amount due for that expense for the month. And after writing all of these, we're going to want to add everything up. And we get $1,407. And now we will be taking that total amount due and dividing it up into check number 1 and check number 2. And once again, I'm going to add everything up. I get $705 and $702. And the next thing we want to do is add 705 with 702 and make sure we get the correct amount. So we do, it checks out to $1,407. So now that we have our budget laid out for us, let's pretend check number 1 that we get paid $1,092. We're going to take that $1,092 and subtract our total from check number 1, which is $705. And we get $387. Now this $387 will be solely for our sinking funds. I hope this makes sense to you guys. I tried my best to go through it thoroughly. But yeah, so this would be our budget. I'd like to take this time to say thank you for all of your support. It's been truly amazing. You guys are just so awesome. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.